where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. Here's the starting lineup. On the pole from Dawsonville, Georgia, in the number 9 Coors Ford qualifying and Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Expect some fender to fender and even some paint
twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran fast, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the U.S. of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
All right, I'd like to welcome everybody back here again. This is the OP Super Speedway Series Key Reality. This is, like I said, going to be race number 2 of the season coming out of here at Daytona International. Looks like to me 250 laps or 250 miles, 100 laps. There's going to be a lot going on here, that's for sure. We're getting ready to finish up practice right now. We got about a minute or so into the practice, and we'll be getting into our qualifying. Kind of anxious to see when it comes to qualifying. You got a lot of guys that like to kind of hang back. They really don't want to qualify. They want to run back into the back. It's no different in iRacing than it is in NASCAR. They want to sit back here and they want to stay out of trouble. They don't want to get in any trouble. They don't want to even be anywhere near trouble. They don't even want to be around their friends. Basically, they just want to stay back here, be left alone, and just count down laps and let the laps just keep right on ticking away. That way they can get up into position when they get about 10, 15 to go and try to be there towards the end. I guess they're going to do 2 laps, I believe. 2 laps for the qualifying, I was told. So, as you can see, they're playing around a little bit, trying to get things together and get it organized. You can do that when it comes to practice. It's not really that big of a deal for sure. Looks like we do have a pretty good field set ahead of us right here. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, yeah, we've got 32 cars sitting right here, so we do have a full field. That ought to be something interesting to watch, too. Everybody knows when you get in a wreck, it's just not one or two usually gets involved. It's usually about half of your field. So these guys are going to be probably pushing each other to the limits. I do not know what their temperatures are going to be. I don't know if they're going to be guys having to back off. That's something you got to worry about too. Everybody likes to be the pusher, and nobody likes to be the pushee. It depends on how you get pushed. And that has a lot to do with this whole entire race right here. It can make your day or it can break your day. So we're going to get ready to get into some qualifying runs right here. Like I said, they're going to get 2 laps on their qualifying. But this ought to be a fun night, that's for sure. I don't see any reason why it's not going to be extremely exciting. I know quite a few of these guys in here in this league, and they definitely are not going to make it boring. One thing about it, you're running 200 mile an hour and you're inches apart from each other. Just a simple little sneeze, a bug on the arm, a fly, or anything in your way there, and you're going to cause a wreck for everybody, and you're not going to have too many friends. So we'll see how things goes here tonight for this race. Right now, if you notice, Shane, I believe it's Posse. Of course, I'm going to get these last names wrong because that's just my forte, what I do. Shane's in the 065 number right there. He's going to be going out and getting in his time. See what he can do. We'll pop some of these qualifying times up here. And that way you guys can kind of watch over and see what's happening. Usually what they do when they're qualifying, they go up on that high bank. They run it up on the high side. And they keep it up there on that first lap. They try to get it as smooth as they possibly can go all the way around. Then usually that second lap, they hug that bottom line as tight as they can. One thing about it with these cars here in iRacing, if you actually happen to just bobble a little bit, you'd be surprised how much of a tenth that's going to take off your time. When the field's all said and done, you're probably looking at about a second, maybe a second and a half between first and 32nd. So they're definitely all going to be tight and very close. Like I said, we have a few guys here that's probably going to want to qualify to get up there. Stay up front. Maybe if you stay up front, you can stay out of the problems, and you won't have any headaches throughout the night. And then you have some people that decide to stay, like I said, back in the back where they don't want to have any problems. They don't want to be around anybody. Tire wear is not too much of an issue. A little bit. You take care of your right fronts. Some guys will take 2 tires when they get an opportunity. Some's probably going to take fuel only just to get into some of the positions that they need to get up into to make their way up to the front. As you can see, we do have quite a few guys that are already. I noticed right up here, the Cody Ober, I believe. He's got a good-looking car sitting right there. Kind of an old Budweiser scheme, if you ask me. That's pretty sharp looking. I really like that color scheme for sure. There he is. Driving the old Dale Jr. number 8. Getting in there at 173, 174 mile an hour. Going down the straight here right there, he can hit up to about 177, 178. He's got a pretty good lap going himself right there. Not too bad. Looks like the, let's see what we got over here. The number 40, Anthony English. Go out there and take a peek on his paint scheme. That's pretty sharp looking also. Right now, these guys are just trying to qualify to get up there and get a good position. They can stay out of trouble, like I said, through this whole entire event here. Trouble, trouble, trouble. You want to stay away from it. It's not your friend. You know, you sit in these rigs for a long time. It's no different than sitting in a car. You're in here for an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know, you're staying clean. You're racing fair. You're drafting. You're side drafting. You're pushing. You're doing everything you can do to get up to the top up front up there. And then all of a sudden, you know, in a blink of an eye, you're taken out. It's over with. Your night's done. So that's something else that, you know, we're going to have to keep an eye on, too. I'm sure tempers will flare. Super Speedways brings tempers on television. Super Speedways can bring tempers right here into iRacing, too. It's no different whatsoever. Taking a look at another fella. Les Levy driving the number 62. You got to hand it to some of these guys. Some of these paint schemes that they have, you got professionals that you pay to have it done, and a lot of these guys are talented enough that they do it themselves. To me, if I had to do one, it'd probably look like a 5-year-old kid scribbling on a car. But a lot of these guys like to do their own paint schemes, and I find that a pretty neat thing to be able to do. I certainly ain't able to do it. Nice looking NOS car sitting right there. Number 41, Ricky, I believe it's Kuhn, K-U-H-N. Like I said, I'll be fighting them last names all night. That's a sharp looking paint scheme he's got going right there also. A little under 3 minutes to go here for the qualifying. I can see on my scoring right here, there's quite a few people that has not decided to qualify, so they're all going to be fighting for that back row position, if you will. There's a gentleman right here driving the 60, Chris McCullough. Up there running it awful high, way up there on the banking. Trying to be as smooth and turn that wheel as little as possible to scrape off a good run here. There's yourself another one in the 94. Sean, I believe it's Hofstetler. Another good paint scheme. There's quite a few guys actually doing qualifying. I'm kind of shocked about that. But again, like I said, they get one fast repair, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I should say. I'm sure there's some ladies out here rooting their husbands on if they're watching. But they do get one fast repair, and man, that means the world. It really does. You can take some risk where normally you would not take a risk if you did not have a fast repair underneath your belt. Just under a minute to go left in the qualifying here. Again, this race has been presented by Mr. David Overstreet. Appreciate everything he does for this league. That's what's nice about these fellas. They all work together. They all do what needs to be done to make this a successful league. And this is one of the most successful super speedway leagues, I believe, that's running today in iRacing. Good bunch of people out here. You guys look them up if you're looking for a super speedway league. OP Racing. They have several different leagues going on. I'm sure they'd love to have you. All right, that's going to be it for the qualifying. We'll be back here in just a few minutes, and we'll give you the rundown. Hang tight. It's going to get exciting. All right, here we go. Starting out on the grid, it looks like Logan Hilton, row number 1. Anthony English, he's going to be beside him in that row. Row number 2, Donald Stewart in the 78, the 35 of Douglas Rice. Starting in the 3rd row, number 26, Hunter Reynolds. Beside him, 52, Randall Cobb. Row number 4, Ken McCullough in the 03. Number 18, Mark Vega. Row number 5, 930th, Mitchell Wilkes. 61 is going to be Jimmy Crow. Row number 6 in the starting grid, Ernie Williams Jr. in the 91. Right beside him will be the number 8, who we were watching earlier, of Cody Ober. Next, number 65 in row 7, Shane Posse. 77, right beside him, David Booth. Row number 8, Les Levy in the 62. Driving in number 72. Right beside him is going to be Sean Stevens. Row number 9, the 04 of Mark Mann, or Maine. Anyway, number 51 beside him, Travis Elliott. So far, these names are pretty easy for the O broadcaster, but I'm sure I'll mess them up. Row number 10, driving the number 94, Sean Hofstetler. Beside him in the 922, Joseph Morales. Row number 11, the 60, Chris McCullough. Beside him in the 25, Adam Evans. Row number 12, 32, Jim Westerfield. And beside him, the 31 of Ron Peralta, I believe. I'm sure I got that wrong. 13, number 53, Dave Hunt. Beside him in the 02, David Overstreet. Row 14, Jimmy Reynolds. Beside him in the 41, Ricky Kuhn. 15, driving number 14, Dustin Barber. The 15th, Robert Payne in the 30th position. 16, Mike Wheeler. 56, Nea Aldrich. Robert Thorns. Andrew Schroeder in a 48. And here we go. We've got ourselves a green flag already now. So far, so good. Everybody's lining up pretty decently on their runs. No big deal. Everybody's staying pretty calm, if you will. They're going to be working up through the gears, getting up in through the speed a little bit. Actually, these guys are doing a really good job. As you can see in the field, they are definitely spread out quite a bit, taking their good old time, getting around, feeling out for each other a little bit. This is a pretty long race they got to go through here. Oh, we got a caution, the first caution of the race. Let's see if I can find out what that was here. Well, actually, it looks like a whole bunch of cars just kind of got together, looking for the same real estate, I'm going to assume. This caution thing's going to take a little bit of getting used to, I can tell you that. That's kind of tough to get a hold of. That took out quite a few cars right there. You got to remember, with that fast repair, that's all they have left is just the one. Some of these guys are going to be using their fast repair, and they've only got 3 laps out of 100 in so far. Some of these guys looks like they came through that unscathed. I have no idea what that is right there, but we will certainly try to get rid of it, though. Well, I don't know. We got some takers coming down in on the pit road. Let's take a look and see here. I'm sure they're going to have to try to get everything repaired to get back out there again. I got to tell you, my overlays is just giving me fits out here today, guys. Hopefully I'll be able to get that straightened out for you. Alrighty, I'm going to jump to a really quick commercial here real quick, and I'm going to see if I can get these overlays straightened out for us, alright?
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. So here we go.
That was pretty simple. Got things back together there. Had to do a little bit of changing around, but we got things back. It's going to be kind of a long night. Some of these guys, they've used up their fast repairs already. That's not going to be any fun, I can tell you that. I got to say, it's a nice looking pickup truck for the pace car. Leading the show right now should be the 63. Down on the bottom, as you can see him right there. All right, there's your leader, Hunter Reynolds. I'm sure that's about to change here. The name of the game is staying clean, people. That's what you got to do. Pace car is off, and there they go. They're running things back up again. Looks like a really good start so far. Like I said, some of these guys don't want to be pushed. Some likes to push. You get pretty squirrely when you're pushing. These guys are pretty good. They've been doing this for quite a while. I'll tell you what, you could throw a blanket over the first 4 or 5, 6 rows right there. Number 40 right there, Anthony English, he is all over Hunter Reynolds. As goes for the 78 of Donald Stewart. The two guys in the back, pushers, the pushers they call them. And man, they are pushing. Oh, looks like we got a little glitch right there, but he's back. All right, I'm not going to jinx this. I hope I certainly don't. I'm sure I will hear about it if I do, but you know what? I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of in the mood for a little bit of a crank it up. Who doesn't love to crank it up? These guys are still at it, doing really well. That number 63, Logan Hilton's getting a great shove by the 78 of Donald Stewart. Trying to get him out there, trying to get him out front a little bit. Try to get him into the clear, get into some of that clean driving. These guys got a lot of laps they've got to wind down. We're only coming up on lap number 10. Yeah, they're all doing a pretty darn good job, if you ask me. It's kind of tough sitting there running around that tight with each other like you are. I mean, there's no doubt about it. One simple little mistake and you've wiped out half the field. You got to stand up on that wheel and you got to be alert. You got to be exactly alert of all your surroundings, below you, above you, beside you, near you, around you, behind you, in front of you. Just to give you an idea what a pusher is like, let's go on board with Logan Hilton. I'll take that back. There we go. Let's take a look at Hunter Reynolds right there. Sitting on the outside. As you can see, you've got to be as smooth as you can possibly be. Behind him, Donald. Look at Donald Stewart right here. You can't see anything in front. All you see is just the back end of that car in front of you. You don't know what's going on ahead. And that that's basically a recipe for disaster. If you notice, he's sticking it out into the left side there just so we can breathe a little bit, get those temps down. You do not want to overheat these cars because that's going to ruin your day also. Still doing a good job. Line it up, bumper to bumper. 11 in the books. We'll get rid of that annoying crank it up sign that I forgot. Let's see, let's go on back a little bit halfway into this pack here and see what we got going. Take a look at 061 of Jimmy Crow here. There he is. You can see him sitting right there in the middle. Sitting down, relaxing, just knocking off the laps one at a time, trying to stay out of trouble. These guys seem to be pretty happy about what they're doing and where they're at. They're pretty comfortable. You got guys running in the back. You got guys up front, staying out of trouble up front, pushing each other, playing around. You kind of got to get a feel for each other when you're doing this. Who's a good pusher, who's not, who's your friend, who's not your friend. Oh, we got another caution out here. Let's see if we can figure out what caused this one. Well, once again, that didn't help me at all. I'm definitely going to have to work on my cautions. I certainly apologize for that. That's just one of those things. Whatever it was, once again, it has taken out about 3 or 4 cars at least. I'm not really sure if, take a look right here. I'm not sure if Robert Dubendak got involved in that one or not. Let's see if he's got any bent sheet metal laying around. No, he's looking pretty good. Nothing there. There's your leaders back up front, taking the pace truck, if you will. And it's about time, 13 laps. It's about time for these guys to, if I'm guessing, to head in pit lane and get themselves some fuel. They may take some right side tires, I don't know. Some might come in and get fuel only just to get some position to try to get moved up there a little bit. And then you got some others that's going to have to go in and use up a fast repair. Like I said, it's tough. You use your fast repair early. You got a long way to go to keep clean. There the guys go coming into the pits right now. Logan's bringing Hunter Reynolds down. You got to be careful. It's 45 mile an hour. You don't want to speed, that's for sure. Looks like we got a whole bunch of them coming down in, taking advantage of it. Going to get some fresh tires and fuel, maybe. And we got the race off of pit road. Remember, you don't want to speed. That's costly as well. Right now, though, as they come all out of the pit road, looks like your leader is going to be Anthony English. What I'm showing on my scoring right now, he decided to take the gamble. Him and Ricky Kuhn of the 41. There he is. Hopefully he's getting some fast repairs and getting fixed up. There's you another one. Mark Main. He was another one, had a, looks like a very short pit stop, trying to get up and get some field position, hopefully. That's what you got to have, more or less. You've got to have that position up there. You got to get up front. You want to stay out of trouble. You don't know what to do. You stay up front. You stay in the back. Do you stay in the middle? It doesn't matter. Lady Luck's going to catch you one way or the other. Lights are out on the pace car, or pace truck, if you will. I'm going to have to get used to that, guys. That's all there is to it. Again, like to thank Key Realty for this. The main sponsor for the OP Super Speedway Series here on Wednesday night. Race number 2. They got a long ways to go to crown that champion. Lining up, getting ready. Go up here and take a peek here. We'll look at the old grandstand view, one of my favorite ones. Good look at paint schemes on these cars, that's for sure. 15 in the books, 15 out of 100. Lord have mercy, that's a ways to go yet. Some of these guys, they've used up their fast repair, and well, let's just face it, they're kind of in trouble. They got to keep clean. There goes the truck. It is off. Coming up through the gears. They're going to be pushing right away. They want to get up there and they want to clear some of this stuff. They want to try to get some of that fresh air and get away from the troubles, what they want to do. Every once in a while, you'll see these cars peek out and try to cool off that radiator just a little bit. You can push them around for a little while, but after that, you've got to get some fresh air into that radiator or you're just going to cook your motor. Tell you what, that number 63 of Logan Hilton, he is doing a heck of a job pushing, that's for sure. He's getting Anthony English in that 40. He's getting a good little run out there on him. Getting out there in that nice, clean country air, if you will. If there is such a thing in Florida. These cars love clean, fresh air. We got a few lap cars, I noticed, coming back onto the track. Still side by side, 2 by 2, all the way back as far as you can see it. You can throw a blanket over these guys. Man, I'm just impressed how that number 63 there. Logan Hilton must love pushing. That's all I got to say. Right now, there's your top 5. Hilton, English, Mann, Stewart, and Reynolds. 3 wide already. Number 60 is sitting way up there. Chris McCullough. Running that high Dale Jr. favorite line, if you will. Trying to get somebody to want to go with him, and it's just not happening for him right now. Still running that line. He's going to try to tuck back in if he can. Still up there. He's got 3 of them behind him. Maybe they'll go with him and catch up and kind of give him a little boost up in there. But still, it is 2 by 2 for at least the first 6 or 7 rows right there. You can push a little hard out down the straightaway. Everybody wants you to push, 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 push. But boy, when you get up into those turns, do not touch me. Looks like Duvidek's peeking out there. He noticed at the 60. Chris McCullough was making a little bit of headway up there in that high side. Duvidak stepped out just in front of him, saying, come on, give me some push. They are got a good 3 wide going right now. Wow, doing a great job, that's for sure. They are tight. They are bumper to bumper. Looks like, uh-oh, we got ourselves another caution, I think. Or maybe we don't. I'm not really sure. I saw that pop up, and I don't know why. Yeah, we got us a little caution. I'm not sure. I'm going to see if I can try to find that. It's a little tough trying to find these guys. Kind of be patient with me. That's what happens when you have a rookie in the booth. That's all there is to it. But you know what? Everybody had to start out crawling before they started walking. There's your little summary already. Caution number 3. We got 80 laps to go. We've had 5 lead changes. That's not too bad. Kind of curious. Some guys may come in and get some more fuel, top off a little bit. It's always nice to top off as much as you possibly can, that's for sure. Looks like Anthony English. Oh, your top 5 once again. English, Hilton, Stewart, Maine, and McCullough. They're still sitting out there. They didn't come in. They didn't do anything. You know what? I just might get a little jiggy with it here, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully, if we do get another caution, I might see if I can grab somebody and have a little chat with them, see how things is going. Like I said, just to let you guys know, this is Bobby out of the lobby. Bobby Johnson. This is my first broadcast with MSTV Max Speed. Bear with me. Nobody likes to be that guy, that new guy, but unfortunately, well, that's me. So hopefully we can get through this together. And it's really not about the commentating as much as it is the great racing that we have. These guys, they put on a great show. Also like to let everybody know that is watching or listening, hey, you guys make sure OP Racing Series, they have several different leagues. They've been around for a long time. One of the best leagues ran, in my opinion, in iRacing. Very good admin, very good bunch of guys. So if you're looking to get together and get into some iRacing, some super speedway stuff, hook these guys up. $23 out of 100. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they have a stage 1. The stage 1, I believe, is at 25 laps. So I'm not sure how they're going to throw this. They might do the a green-white checker into the first stage. That would be kind of cool to see, to be honest with you. I'm not sure how they're going to do that. If that's the case, I can assure you the number 40 and the number 63, Logan and Anthony there, they're going to be battling that one out to try to get those first stage wins. I like to thank everybody that is out there listening and watching. Like I said, I'm the newbie. If anything, you know what? We're going to have a good laugh together, that's for sure. Pace truck is off. We got a green flag back up right now, and there they go. What a jump. Anthony English really got himself a pretty good jump out there off of Logan Hilton, that's for sure. Now it comes time for those pushers. Push, 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 push. And as you can see, the 78 of Donald Stewart, he's exactly doing that. He is pushing his heart out right now. You could stick a thumbnail between those bumpers. Two by two by two by two by two. Even though it's only a quarter of the way done, those guys are still trying to get up there and get in position a little bit. They just got to stay out of trouble. It's as easy as that. They know they got to stay out of trouble. Well, we'll see what the admins are going to do here. I'm not really sure. Coming up on that 25th lap, I don't know if that's going to be that first stage winner or not here. Your guess is going to be as good as mine. I guess we'll sit it out and ride it out together. 63, Logan Hilton, he's getting up there pretty good, challenging him for that lead. That 04, Mark Mann, he is really pushing also. And there it is. That is going to be the stage. There's your stage winner of stage number 1. At least that's what iRacing tells me. Logan Hilton. All fine, mighty, mighty points. The almighty points that they need for the end of this season to be crowned the champion. There's some pretty good perks when you're a champion with an OP Racing League. I'm going to see. Maybe I might get lucky. See if I can find that feller somewhere. Maybe we can actually have a little chat with him. I'm not really sure if I can find him or not. Oh, yeah. I'll find him here somewhere. He's got to be around here. Let me see if I can get a hold of him here. Maybe I'll luck out. Let's just check and see. Mr. Hilton, you got a copy. This is Bobby in the booth.
Yes, sir, I do.
Son, I'm impressed.
Oh, thank you.
Nice running. Congratulations. That was a pretty good fight there to get that first stage win on the almighty points. That's got to make you feel a little better.
Yes, sir. That was pretty good battle to the end. Pretty close side by side. And definitely feel like I got some good teamwork with my teammate Donald Stewart.
Yeah, we was
Yeah.
just noticing Donald Stewart, man. That's one guy I want behind me pushing my butt around through that track. He is a pusher. He's not afraid to let up, is he?
No, me and him work good together, and he knows the limit that I can take. And yeah, I know the same with him whenever I'm pushing him as well.
Well, hey, look, congratulations on that stage win. There's been some guys, we've had some cautions. They've lost, had to do their fast repairs and stuff. It's nice to see you guys haven't had to use yours yet. Now, what's your plan? You got to try to stay up front and try to stay out and miss the big one, or you guys going to float back to the back a little bit, or you just going to gamble with it and stay up front and try to lead this whole thing around?
I think I'm gonna have to stay up front. If we get too far back, especially Daytona, it's just way too hard to pass anyone back. So it's definitely we're definitely gonna try and stay up front for right now.
Copy that. Hey, good luck. Grab yourself something to drink and get ready, and let's see if you can pull this thing off. At least you get into the stage 2, win that one also, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
User was moved out of your channel.
Well, there you have it. We got a chance to talk to our stage winner right there, Logan Hilton. The good thing about it, he's got his pusher right there, right behind him. You know, you can't beat that. Donald Stewart there, I believe. And that's what you got to have in this. You got to have a partner. You got to have a buddy that's not afraid to do anything, not afraid to run, not afraid to push you all the way around this track. "28 of 100 laps. Down. Going back into the field a little bit. See some of these guys that I'm familiar with. All the way back, here he is, the 23rd position, Mr. Robert Duvendak. I'm not sure. He might just be playing. Just sneaking a little bit, hanging back here, trying to stay out of trouble somewhat. Right up there, Jimmy Crow. Green flag is now dropped again, guys. We're going to go back at this one more time. Here we go again. Mark Vega in the 18. M&M's. Getting a good push right now by Anthony English up there. Pushing him right out, just about 2 car lengths up there ahead from the rest of these guys. Darts back out onto the outside there. Gentlemen, ladies, let's do it again. I got to do it. I can't help it. I just love this cranking it up stuff. I got to tell you, that's a blast. I don't think I'd ever get enough of that stuff right there. Still out front, Mark Vega. Still being pushed. Anthony English in second right now. Right here's your top 5. Vega, English, Reynolds, Hilton. Ober. 31 laps of 100. Push, 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 push. As you can see, these guys are darting all over the place. They might be getting a little bit of warm temperatures right there. I'm not really sure, but after a while going around as much as you do, you get tired. It's a little tough to keep a straight line all the time. And, of course, that's going to get you in trouble a little bit, too. '26 makes a NASCAR evasive maneuver. Jumps up there, up onto the high side there. Hunter Reynolds did. Jumps back down again to pick up another draft off the 18 of Mark Vega. Now, I'm not positive if iRacing's done anything with the side drafting stuff or not, but so far these guys are doing pretty good. They're not pinching anybody down or anything like that, so I don't know if any of that side drafting's doing anything right now in iRacing or not, but or these guys are just trying to keep their noses clean because we still got a long way to go. Whoa, gets a little squirrely. That is going to set him back just a little bit. The number 18, what a job there. Mark Vegas saved that one. He went way back. I mean, he went way back. He's going to try to sneak back in somewhere back in there. I know the 40 of Anthony English said, thanks a lot, pal. I'll take that spot. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can see him way back there at the very back of that pack. He got shuffled all the way back. Right there he is. Hopefully he can hook up with the 41 right there. Ricky Kuhn do a little bit of drafting, do a little bit of pushing. The 62 get in there behind him and work his way up. As you can see, they're starting to catch up that part of that back lane right there. That little train going. Hopefully he can get his way back up to the front again. Once again, back up into the front. 2 by 2, about 7 deep. Let's see. You want to know what it's like to be a pusher right here? Let me see if I can do this. Let's try. Let's see if we can act like we're a pusher. There you go. You're sitting with Cody Ober right here. Now he is in second place. And of course he's going to make a liar out of me and go to the high side and try to take the lead right there, as you can see. Looks much better when you got open skies in front of you, nobody around you. There you go. Ernie Williams in the 91. All you see is the back end of the car, and you pray to God that their paint scheme is at least pretty exciting, because it gets boring looking at nothing going around that track, so that's kind of a bonus. Coming up on the lap traffic up here, they stay out of the way, as you can see. That helps a lot. These guys are doing a really good job. They're not getting crazy, not beating and banging. They're not putting themselves in any predicaments. Oh, just as I said it, right there is the big one that we did not want to see. Right up front. Whoa, wow. 35 takes a shot into the inside right there. That was nasty. Let's come on back here a little bit and see what we can do here. We'll take another look at this one here. Hopefully I didn't go back too awful far. We can kind of see what's going on. There it is, as you can see it, right up into the front. They got tangled up pretty good. Watch that 35. Douglas Rice, he got his bell rung on the inside. There is no doubt about that. That is something that these guys did not want to see. These front runners did not want to see this. Luckily, it looks like some of them has been scathed and they've gotten out of trouble. They just passed through and doing okay. Some of them's going to use their fast repairs. Some of them have no fast repairs to use. And I'm pretty sure probably some water bottles, Gatorade bottles, or Mountain Dew bottles just got tossed across the room. 38 laps of 100, guys. That's what we got going down so far right here. Again, in case you guys haven't noticed, which I'm sure you probably have, my name is Bobby Johnson. I'm in the broadcast booth for the first time tonight. These guys are coming down into the pit road. As you can see them right now. There they are. Looks like half the field or better went into the pit road. Going to be getting a lot of work done, as you can see. We'll watch them here as they come back out. Some of them's going to have to use their fast repairs. Some of them don't have any fast repairs. The main thing is you got to be here for the end. The end is where it's at. Again, Anthony English, Mark Mann, those guys actually done a pretty good job by missing all that mess. I don't know how they did, but man, they did. Wait for scoring to keep up when they come back around here, and we'll see where we're at. Well, something's definitely gone wrong. I'm not sure what's happening. I've lost the feed here. Looks like the iRacing for some reason. Well, guys, I'll tell you what. I'm going to flip over here to a commercial real quick, and we'll see if we can't figure out what in the heck just happened to me. You guys are watching OP Super Speedway Key Realty Series. Hopefully, we'll be back.
back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bryant. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
All right, guys. I didn't think that was very nice myself of iRacing, but apparently I just found out they can kick you out or time you or whatever it is. It's happened before, I was told by the powers above me. But anyway, thanks for sticking around if you did. I'm back. It takes more than a glitch to keep me off of here. Doesn't matter if I'm good or not. I'm still here. 51 out of 100 laps so far. I apologize for that, but that was beyond my control. Apparently, like I said, that's an iRacing thing once in a while. And I guess the powers to be thought, you know what, let's just screw with the new guy. Yeah, let's screw with the new guy, they said. Well, that's exactly what they did. Oh, well. Anyway, Donald Stewart, the 78, still leading us. The old buddy, Robert Duvendak, now is up into second right there, I see. We have passed the halfway point, and I apologize. I do not know who won the Stage 2 because of the technical difficulties. But I guess the most important thing is thank God we're back. This is the second race of, I believe, 19 of them coming out. Sponsored by Key Realty. These guys are doing a pretty good job, I have to say. Caution-wise, it's not been too awful bad. Of course, now I've had to change everything up. I had to go back in and reboot and come back. So, all the caution stuff is going to be out of whack. Imagine that. Heading on into the pit lanes right here, I can see. Oh. Some stayed out, some didn't stay out. Now's probably a good time to get you some tires and fuel for sure. We'll watch them head on out of here. No mistakes on pit road. We definitely don't want that. Still coming out. You got a lot of them in there having to get some extra repairs done on their cars, having to sit for a longer period of time. That aerodynamic is so important at a super speedway. It can really mess with your head, mess your car up pretty bad. Back out in the front right now, leading behind the pace truck, number 53, Dave Hunt. Chris McCullough sitting right there in his second position. Third, you've got Ken McCullough. I got to be honest with you. Is that two brothers? Is that a dad or a son? That's interesting. That could play a factor towards the end of this race tonight, though. I can tell you that. That's something you might want to keep your eye on. Hunt, McCullough. That's what the scoring is telling us right there. There for a while, I was watching Mark Vega there. Right there he is in the 18. He got shuffled out, leading it for quite a while. And it's nice to see he's worked his way back up into at least the top 10 anyway. Never going to count him out. Of course, sitting right behind him, Robert Duvendak in the number 10. He's a pusher for sure. These guys know how to get up to the top. They know how to get in the front. Still got a lot of good cars sitting out here. Still should be pretty darn exciting. That's a pretty good shot right there, I think. You see him lining up 2 by 2 by 2. There goes that pace truck. And a boogity, a boogity, a boogity. And then here we go. Man, David Hunt got himself a good jump out there again. Wow. That Chris McCullough is all over that 03 of Ken McCullough. These guys obviously have been working very well together. They know how to give and take. You know, right about now, 55 laps into 100 laps, basically, I don't know. I'm going to say my eyes are getting kind of tired, getting a little watery. Staring at that screen, or if you're doing a VR, that's got to be pretty tough on you too, because, well, it's up against your face. That'll get you motion sickness in a hurry. I mean, these guys have a lot to endure here trying to get in 100 laps. Back out front, the 03. Ken McCullough got himself a new pusher of Donald Stewart. Two by two by two by two by two, and so on. You get it. You know how it goes. Guys running around here about 200 mile an hour, 198 mile an hour. I'll push it in a shoving. It's still the calm before the storm, I can tell you that. We got a little ways to go, and then it's just going to get flat out nasty. To me, it looks like the that bottom line definitely seems to be a little bit better than that top side. Still pushing their little hearts out, trying to get set up, looking to try to find a friend, because you're going to need a friend at the end of this one, that's for sure. I got to tell you what, when those cars disappear and come back, see that little smoke gets a little scary. You don't know what's going on. I know that 04 of Mark Mann, he's just getting a little bit kind of impatient. He stuck his nose out there twice. He's kind of wanting to make a little bit of a move right there. As you can see, the 78 got a little squirrely down there and almost door bumped him a little bit. Back out front, Ken McCullough still leading the choo-choo train. Slowly working their way back up. Right there, Robert Duvendak setting himself up, trying to get into position. He's been up front, he's been in the back, and he's been in the middle. That's what all these guys are trying to do as much as they possibly can. Again. Mark Vega in the 18, exact same scenario. He's been up front, he's been everywhere. He's trying to work his way slowly back up front again. You keep going around and around and around, turning left all the time. Eventually, it starts to weigh with you just a little bit. You get just a little bit impatient. You get a little squirrely. And that's usually when you cause mayhem. As you can see, they're tight. You can throw a blanket over them, like I've said in the past. 61 out of 100 laps down. These guys are eventually here going to have to start thinking about fuel again. Green flag pit stops, hopefully. And not screwing anything up. As you can see, they're trying to go 3 wide there for just a little bit, and he got back in line and said no. At 32 of Jim Westerfield. Take a little peek here. He's a number 32. Started 23rd, and he's up. Oh, there's trouble already. I just saw that one. There it is. Quite a few of them's involved. The 18's involved. The 57 to 48. 72 of Sean Stevens is involved. See if we can back this up, guys, and see exactly what in the heck happened here. Let's take a little looky. There it was. It kind of looks like the 48 got into the 72 there just a little bit. The 18 got into it. A lot of guys, they just could not get out of the way. That's just the way it is. Unfortunately, that's the way it's going to be. There he is, sitting, oh, man. All by himself right there. I hope I didn't jinx him. I was just talking about him. Back up front, though, Kim McCullough. Running around trying to catch up with the pace truck, which I'm sure they'll be getting a hold of here eventually. That's the problem when you're running around on these super speedways. Hey, found him. Back her down, back her down. Wow, that's a shame. Took some good guys out of the running right there. See if we got anything going on in pit road here. Obviously nothing yet. That's too bad. The one thing about it, you always got next Wednesday night. It's never over till it's over. But don't forget to tune in next Wednesday night. It'll be the third race. Third race of OP Super Speedway Key Realty. I keep wanting to say reality. Well, this is reality. But Key Realty is what's causing everything to happen for us tonight. And here they come in. The leaders are definitely coming down to pit road. You can see them right here. Got it. Several of them, all of them just about came into the pits, it looks like. Kind of going all over the place, if you will, trying to get out. See who's going to come out and lead this bad boy. Some are taking 2 tires, some are taking 4, some are taking none. Some are using their fast repair. And a lot of them don't have a fast repair. That knocked out quite a few guys right there, as you can see. Again, I'd like to remind you guys, do not forget, if you're out here watching this, if you're still up with me watching it, or if you're listening to this wonderful voice I have, which I'm half horse. Anyway, sign up, go to OP Racing, Super Speedway. Give them a shout. Tell them you want to be a part of this. You want to get into the leagues. You want to run. Ain't nothing like running with leagues, running with friends. You meet friends. I've met quite a few people here when I've run with. It's a good thing to do right now, especially this day and age when things are like they are. 65 out of 100 laps have been completed. I'm going to say, yep, we still have, we still got some more fuel stops we got to make too. That's also something you want to keep in the back of your minds. Makes it nice though when you get a caution. Hop in, top off. That's the good thing about it. Just to let you know, this is Bobby Johnson. I'm a newbie tonight. First broadcast ever. iRacing's booted me off once already, and I had to get back on, figure out what went wrong. But you know what? You can't keep an old guy down. That's all there is to it. There we go. Back on the green flag racing. Side by side by side. Logan Hilton's getting a great push again. Mark Mann. Got 78 at Donald Stewart. He's been up there all night long. You got a lot of guys sitting here pushing together. Just keep watching them. Working their way up. Duvendak working his way up also. He's sitting in the 8th position. You want to be in the front at the end when the time counts. It's definitely a strategy game. Oh, we had a guy up there bouncing off the walls. Hopefully he keeps it off the wall, and he does not. He comes down and hits another guy. I don't know if that's going to cause us a caution or if it's going to keep us going. That is a no-no. He might get set into the OP trailer for that one. I'm not really sure. Again, running up front. The 04's kind of drafting off both these guys a little bit. The top lane's trying to catch up, having a hard time doing it. They're about 2 car lengths back on him right now. Do not count out that 78 David Stewart for pushing. This guy is all over the bumper all night long. Now he's taking it up high looking. He doesn't want it. Now the 60 was looking up there a little bit. Not quite sure if the 40s of Anthony English has got some damage or if he's just running kind of slow or cautious. I don't know. The boys, he's got the real estate and the boys behind him want it. If you guys notice when you're watching this broadcast, they get a little squirrelier and squirrelier as the laps get ticked down. You kind of get a little fatigue sets in. That's right, you get fatigue setting in an iRacing rig. Coming up on 70 laps down. 30 laps to go. Everybody's praying to God nobody does anything silly and takes them out. It's a pretty long race. Lord, don't take me out now. Quite a few in that inside line. There he is again. That's 60 going up there, making it 3 wide up at the top, trying to get somebody to go with him. He does have a little bit of help. Let's see who that guy is that's helping. Number 32's up there giving him a hand. Jim Westerfield. Still. Man, these guys are just nose to tail here, pushing and pushing. They're doing a pretty good job. Still staying clean. They got a long ways to go yet, and they know they got a long ways to go. But you know what? If we can keep these guys green and I don't jinx anybody, man, what do you say? Maybe one last time for just a little bit of crank it up. Man, I gotta tell you, that's still one of my favorites, without a shadow of a doubt. If you guys are still watching this, let me know if you like that crank it up camera stuff. We worked pretty hard to get those situated. I like to think it was a good thing. You guys give me a little feedback and let me know if you liked it at least. 73 laps out of 100, these guys are starting to think, tires, fuel only. Some of these guys probably ran most of this with only right side tires and no left sides. I mean, that's why they're starting to get a little squirrely out there. You run them as long as you can run them. Still out front, though. Ken McCullough being pushed by Logan Hilton. Third place, Mark Mann in the 04. Top side's just not catching them, guys. It's just not quite getting it there. Yeah, I know. We'll get rid of that crank it up sign. I can't help it. It was cool. Yeah, they're starting to wiggle around just a little bit. You got to be smooth in this, man. One little wrong move, and you're going to end your day, or you're going to end somebody else's day, and nobody wants to see that. Right now, coming up on with 25 laps to go. These guys that are back here right around, 13th, 14th, 15th, and so on, they're going to have to start thinking in ways to making some moves and start working their way themselves up to the front here. Because you're going to be running out of some time, some laps. And, of course, all these cats sitting up here up front, they ain't going to let you pass them. So you got your work cut out for you. Duvendak, again, still in 9th position. He's not really going forward, and he's not going backward, actually. See him setting up there in that number 10, that blue and gold, I believe. Started 37th. He's up into the 10th position. He's got to get working his way back up front also. Ooh, a little bit on a double yellow line right there. These guys are doing a pretty good job, though. So far, we've been green for a while. Number 40's looking at up on the high side right there, debating whether or not he wants to go around the 04 of Mark Mann. They're trying to get that outside working. They've actually caught up to him just about right here, equal, side by side. Way to go, guys, on that top row. Coming around in that grandstand view right here. You can see how much these guys are pushing and hauling the mail down through there. Looks like we got 3 wide right up here again. The 60, oh, they touched the 60 to 40 touches, and that takes them out. There's a heck of a shot right there. You can see it. Robert Duvendak is in the middle of that mess. Let's see what we can find out right here. There it is, the back end of that wreck. We're going to run this thing back here, guys, and see what the heck just happened. Take a look at it. There, the 60 and the 40 touch. 40 comes down, hits Robert. Kind of a chain reaction right there. That's a shame because he, like I said, 39th, I believe, or whatever, and worked his way up into the top 10, and then this has to happen. Not good. He's got some damage to that rear right there. He's definitely going to have to come in and get that fixed. Whether or not that he has a fast repair, I don't know. But, man, that's a shame. I hate to see that. 78 of 100. What are these guys up front going to do? I'm sure they're going to be needing the fuel. I don't know. We may luck out. With enough caution laps and stuff, they may gamble it. One more fuel stop, and they can make it all the way. I can assure you that is not the last caution we're going to see tonight. And as I suspected, they're all coming in. See if I can get just a little fancy here. What do you think? Looks like a lot of guys topped off. Going up on 80 laps with 20 laps to go. If everybody has to, get up, get yourself something to drink, stretch, yawn, smack your cat, pet your dog, vice versa. You guys want to get back here and sit down, you don't want to miss this. These next 20 laps are going to be what we've been waiting for all evening here. It's going to be a humdinger. Up front, the number 31 driven by Ron, oh Lord, Perltrup. I'm not sure what his last. We're just going to call him Ron. How's that? I'm pretty sure he's going to know his name. Anyway, he's in the 31 right there. Logan Hilton. He's been no stranger to the front. He's been up there all night long. The 63. He's been up there all night long, too. Hey, I gotta let you guys know real quick here. Don't forget, if you guys want to get in a cool league, OP Super Speedway Series. These guys are awesome. They have several different leagues. You guys want to check that out. A lot of fun. Meet new friends. Race with new friends. Race with old friends. Just get out there and race. That's what you want to do. OP. Super Speedway Racing at its finest, man. You guys got to do it. Check them out. Give them a holler. I'm sure they'd love to have you. We're back again. 80 out of 100, 20 laps to go. Gonna get ready and take the green flag. You know, I was gonna chat with these guys, but I think I got time to chat with them here. 20 laps, yeah, we gonna see another caution. Pace truck is off. As a buddy of mine once said, time to get on that loud pedal, hammer down. That's exactly what they're doing. Man, what a run. Logan again gets off to a great jump, but this time he does it up on the high side. That's pretty impressive. He's going to come down there and get a little bit of help from those guys pushing. He takes it back down to the bottom again. And again, that's 78. Donald the Pusher is what I'm going to call him. Man, that guy has pushed all night long. Right now, that's definitely going to be Logan's best friend. There's no doubt about it. Pushed him out to a couple car length of a lead up there where he's a little bit more comfortable in that fresh air. Staying away from the trouble. The outside lane still trying to get something done up there. Remember a while back when I told you that last caution we had? As you can see right now, I know I mentioned him a lot, but it's kind of funny to watch. Right there he is, the 10 of Duvendak. He's the one got caught up in that last wreck. As you can see, his car is fixed. He is looking great right there. He's going to work his way back up to the top if he can. He was up there once. He's working his way up there again. Hopefully he can keep the fenders on that thing. No more wrecks for him. But he does have his work cut out for him with 19 to go. Back up front again, 2x2x2. This is where stuff is going to start to get just a little bit antsy. You only can sit and follow somebody for so long, and you're going to get a little tired of it, especially when it gets down to the nitty-gritty right here. Again, 2x2x2, the first four. At what point is somebody going to jump out? Is somebody going to go with me if I do jump out? You know, these are all the things you got to think about. 18 laps to go in this. Whoa, the 25 got a little squirrely right there. Kind of scared the 78 of Donald Stewart just a little bit. Gathered it back up. You can watch the 04 Mark Mann. He's going from the outside down to the inside. He's driving more of his rearview mirror, and he is looking out the front windshield right now. And that's exactly what you have to do. getting just a little bit squirrely right there. Well, all of them are actually. No big deal, though. Looks like the 25 was thinking about looking on the outside up there. And that Pennzoil machine still staying tucked in. Questions when you make a move, who's going to go with you? All these guys is thinking the same thing. I can tell you right now, 5 to go, you have no friends. 0. I see Duvendak is trying to make his way up front. He's right now in the 8th position. He's still got his work cut out for him, but look at him. He is right there. He's right there. The question is can they stay out of trouble long enough? Can they work their way up front? Not get into the big one again? Coming up on 15 to go. Around 15 to go, you have a friend. 10 to go, yeah, you're starting to lose your friend. 5 to go, you have no friends. These guys are trying to get into position. Still running around squirrely like that. Boy, they're just almost dooring each other. I don't know if they're doing some side drafting or what they're trying to do. That top lane just doesn't quite have it. Just can't quite get it up there. Boom. Randall Cobb jumps out into the lead right now. Mark Mann still in 2nd place, trying to push. Right there's your top 5, guys. Cobb, Mann, Overstreet, Evans, English. A lot of these guys been up front, a lot of them haven't. It's about to get dicey. $14 to go. White knuckle ride time now, fellas. Duvendak jumps down into the middle, trying to get that train moving down that way. There just been no help there on that top side. Just got those 2 cats up there. They're not getting any help from nobody just yet. $13 to go, this time by looks like the 25 there, the Pennzoil. Adam Evans looks like he's kind of hung out to dry on that top side. He's not getting any help. He's got to try to hop in line somewhere, and he's not going to find nowhere to hop in line because it's single file all the way back. Coming up on the lap, cars up on the high side. Whoa, looks like, and they did. They touched right there. Trying to save it. I'm not sure if they did. We have not gone to caution yet, but unfortunately the 25 and the 78 got into it of Donald Stewart. Let's take a look here and see if we can find Donald, see what happened to him here. There he is. He's down. He's slow, and he is off the pace. That has not caused a caution at all. 12 to go. I hated to see that for Donald Stewart. He was up there all night long. I'm pretty sure a water bottle went flying across the room on that one. Unfortunately, there wasn't nothing he could do about it, but it's upsetting and it sucks. No doubt about it. Here we go. Top 5, they pulled away. Randall Cobb has got it, and everybody else wants it. Are they going to team up? Is the 04 going to jump out on the high side? Will the 3rd place car, David Overstreet, will he go with him? Or will he not go with him? There's so many scenarios right now, I can't even put my head around it. You just got to wonder who's your friend, who's not your friend. We got some teammates up here going on. That's something else you want to keep in the back of your mind too, guys. If we got teammates, that's a good thing right now. If you got a friend up here who's one to stick with you through the thick and thin, that's a good thing too. That 52 though, Randall Cobb, he's driving with his eyes in the back, looking out the mirrors. He is through that windshield. That's exactly what he's got to do. Coming up with 9 to go at the line. 9 to go. They're looking. That third place. David Overstreet, he's looking. He's wondering who's going to go with me. I wonder if they got anybody talking together on TeamSpeak or whatever. Hey, if I go out, will you go with me? Obviously, you're going to have a little bit of help. Randall Cobb's car is probably about 3 times as wide as it normally is right now by the way he's driving, trying to keep that 04 Mark Mann back there behind him. Mark is staying right there on his bumper. This right here is what we come down for. This is what we waited for. 8 at the line right now. It's still anybody's race. Anybody's race. Right there. Cobb, Mann, Overstreet, Hilton, Evans. Those fellers right there. Any one of those can win this thing. Who has got it in them? Who has the ability? Who has the ability to make that move at the right time and pray somebody goes with him? Seven to go at the line. Let's take a peek. Right around with the 04 in second place right now. There he is, up in front, Randall Cobb. Just biding his time. Is he going to set him up? Just kind of hanging there with him. He knows he's still got 7 laps to go with this right here. The main thing is when is he going to be able to make a move? Is he going to try to go on the inside? Is he going to go to the outside to get some help? And we got some lap traffic up ahead. If you can notice and see it, these guys could play a factor if they don't stay high. And like good sportsmen, they stayed high. It doesn't affect this at all. Coming into the tri-oval right here, gets a little bit dicey. He's still sticking with him like glue. Just letting him know he's there. Running on down to the backstretch. Love this grandstand view right here. As you can see, the 52 and the 04 are starting to make just a little bit of a leeway, pushing out and away from them. They have got to hook up, and they've got to get tight. They've got to get bumper to bumper before somebody can make a move. 5 to go at the line this time by. And it's anybody's race. Right now it is the white knuckle ride. The guys back there in the back are 2.5 seconds off. It doesn't matter. They're not going to be able to do anything. Right here's where it's at. You're going to have a winner right here amongst these 5. Who is it going to be? Randall Cobb is leading this. Mark Mann, David Overstreet, Logan Hilton, Adam Evans. They want this win. Everybody up here was wanting this win. But is there anybody that can get up there and give him a run for his money? I can assure you that Mark Mann is not going to be sitting there too much longer. At some point, he's going to have to make a move. Pray to God that David Overstreet or Logan Hilton goes with him. It's the only way you're going to get it done. That's the good thing when you're in the second place position. You got a pretty good opportunity to get past that leader. Of course, that leader, you know, he's kind of nervous right now because he's not sure when he's going to pull out. You know, if he tries to block him, they're going to end up wrecking both of them. You don't want to do that either. So you're driving in your back mirrors just as much as you are up front in that windshield. As you can see, they're starting to tighten it up just a little bit here. 2 to go at the line coming up. Mark Mann still staying behind, still sitting right there on his bumper, shoving him on down the road a little bit. David Overstreet in the 0-2, trying to get caught up to his bumper as well. As long as the 0-4 stays on Randall Cobb, the leader's bumper, it's going to be a little hard pressed for that third place guy to catch him. You got to anticipate every single move. There we go. 2 to go. Lap traffic coming up ahead should not be a factor. They should stay running high up there. Shouldn't be no issue whatsoever. These guys have a lot of respect for each other in this league. And they are caught up. Looks like the third place guy. He is trying awful hard. He made a move up there, and nobody went with him. David Overstreet made a move. Nobody went with him. Dropped him all the way back into 5th place right now. Well, strike one. That did not work. Fortunately, running out of laps. Looks like he's probably going to be out of this sequence here. It's going to be these 4 coming to the line right now. Final lap or white flag. Now what's going to happen? As you can see, he's pulled out. Now we're 2 by 2, side by side. Mark Mann wants it. Randall Cobb has it. 63 of Logan Hilton is shoving like crazy down at the bottom. They're all pushing hard right now. You can throw a blanket over these guys. Is it going to get nasty? If they throw a caution flag, this is all over with now. Just as long as Randall Cobb can stay out front, he says you guys can wreck them all you want. Diving back and forth. Wow, what a block. What a win. Randall Cobb takes it home tonight. That is awesome. Wow. That is some great running right there, that's for sure. All right, you guys, stick around. I'm going to see if I can go ahead and grab a hold of this winner. We'll be back right after this word from iRacing On.
North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. Here's the starting lineup. On the pole from Dawsonville, Georgia, in the number 9 Coors Ford qualifying and Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. The OP Super Speedway Series, sponsored by Key Realty. That was a great race, I gotta admit. Tell you what, let me see if I can get our second place winner there. I got him up on the screen. Let's see if I can get a word in with him. David Overstreet, you got a copy. Hey, second place, man. Well, it's lady luck when you get into these super speedways. I'll tell you that. I kept waiting and waiting. You guys were about five deep there together, and you broke off. I just kept wondering who's gonna make a move and when are they gonna make a move. And well, actually, I felt pretty bad for that guy driving the 78. He'd been up there all night long pushing his little heart out. That Donald Stewart, and then he got taken out. Sitting there watching you guys go, and then all of a sudden I look up, and man, you come out of nowhere up into the second place spot. And for a minute there, it was a pretty darn close race. Glad to see you came in as second. Like you said, you actually got to finish a whole race, so that's a plus side. Now I got to ask you, I'm kind of curious. Was you sucking fumes? Yeah, that's what I was telling the viewers there. I said I'm pretty sure they're going to be start sucking some fumes here and trying to hang back just a little bit. Hey, anyway, congratulations on your second place finish. Is there anybody out there that you want to give a yell to that might be listening or watching? Hey, absolutely. You did a great job. And we'll see you next Wednesday night, right? All right. Hey, you have yourself a good weekend and stay safe out there. And we'll talk soon, all right? All right, there he was. Second place winner. Congratulations on that to David Overstreet. A well run race. But the man of the hour, we've been waiting for all night, ladies and gentlemen. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, Randall. Yeah, all you guys up there, right around 15 to go, you all broke away in about a five-card lead right there, and I thought, uh-oh, who's gonna who's gonna do what? Who's gonna go with who? And I'm pretty sure you were driving in your rearview mirror just as much as you was driving out your windshield those last five laps. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. That's just all there is to it. Well, hey, is there anybody out there you like to think that's probably, hopefully, watching my very first broadcast right here with you guys? Hopefully, they stayed awake for us.
To you guys for this broadcast coming on Wednesday nights, MaxspeedTV. Thanks, Key Realty and Hooters, of course.
Wow, hey, just to show you how much of a rookie that I am, I want you to turn right around. I'm going to let everybody know that you're the winner of this because I actually had your mic muted. What a rookie mistake. Anyway, we are here with Randall Cobb. He was just telling me that he pretty much ran out of fuel right when he crossed the checkered finish line. So, but anyway, hey, congratulations on that win. I certainly hope we're going to see you next Wednesday night and kind of go back to back, aren't we?
Hey, wake up.
Yep, definitely. Try to win another one next Wednesday. It's always the goal either to win or help a teammate win. So we always like to to help each other out. But thank you guys, Max Speed and Key Realty, for all you guys do.
Hey, that's not a problem. Still trying to get the bugs worked out of this. Like I said, I'm kind of a newbie broadcaster, and OP took a chance with me here to try to make you guys even look better than what you already are. You guys make it look easy, actually. But I'll tell you what, man, you I don't think you could have. You were definitely sucking fumes. I know I was just talking to David Overstreet, who was in second place there, and he said he was pretty much out himself. So
Yeah, it was a constant battle there for the last 10 laps. Throttle and but yeah, I listened to you guys a little bit before the race. Uh, you guys doing a good job.
well, I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm a rookie at heart right here at this broadcasting. But anyway, hey, thanks a lot.
I still consider myself a rookie driver too. So
The only thing I was good at was super speedways. I couldn't race anything else. And I decided maybe I'll just get out of the lobby and get up into the booth here.
right, we got a good voice for it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm kind of hoarse right now, but hey, you know what? Thanks a lot. You made it exciting. Congratulations. Get out of that rig, get yourself something cold to drink, go to bed tonight knowing that you are a winner.
Absolutely, thank you, sir.
All right, buddy.
User was moved out of your channel.
Well, there you go. There's your winner. And I am going to go back up here, guys. I have to do this because it's the thing to do. I got to get David back up in here because I kind of screwed his
User was moved to your channel.
I screwed his second place up. David, you got me again?
Yeah, I got you.
David, I screwed up, son. I had the TeamSpeak mute on mute when you were talking, and I want to give you your day in the light right here. You deserve it. You got second place once again. I know you was telling me you was out of fuel practically, and Randall just told me he was out of fuel as well. So it doesn't get any closer than that. One more time, since I had your mic muted, and I apologize. Dadgum rookie broadcasters. Anyway, anybody you want to thank out tonight? Because I promise you, they'll actually hear you this time.
That's funny. Got to thank Robert Duvendak for doing the great job he does to putting this series on. Of course, you all at MaxspeedTV, the premier broadcaster of iRacing. And congrats to Randall for the win, and congrats to my teammates, Left Sleevey, Jimmy Crow, Donald Stewart, David Booth, and Logan Hilton, and Mitchell Wilkes. And it's a great race.
Yes, it was. Hey, I'll see you next Wednesday. I think we got about 17 more of these puppies to go, or 16
Yes,
or
sir.
whatever it is.
We'll see you next week.
You got it. Hey, stay safe and have yourself a good holiday or a weekend.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, weekend.
Well, there you have it. Pretty much going to wrap that up a little bit. I apologize for my rookie mistakes, but unfortunately, that's what's going to happen. Man, awesome job. Let's get back up here to this winner real quick. There he was. There's your winner, Randall Cobb. What a guy. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, and all that good stuff. All right, let's go through this rundown real quick and see how many names I can screw up for you guys, all right? Randall Cobb brings it home tonight. David Overstreet comes in second. Robert Duvendak, third. I cannot believe it. Unbelievable. I can't believe that. I'm shocked. I might have to get this guy and have a chat with him. Anyway, your fourth, Mark Mann. He was up front all night. Logan Hilton was up front. Chris McCullough. Adam Evans, the 03, 8th place. Ken McCullough, 9th. Douglas Rice in the 35. 40, Anthony English. 10th place. 11th, Jim Westerfield. 12th, the 78 of Donald Stewart. He was up all night long in the front row, pushing his little heart out. Hated to see him in that accident, I really did. David Booth. 13th, 14th, Ron Pielta. 15th, Ricky Kuhn. 16th, Dave Hunt. 17th position, Jamie Jessup. 17th, Cody Ober. And Budweiser. 18th, Ernie Williams Jr. 19th, Sean Posey. 20th, Hunter Reynolds. 21st, Nathan Aldridge. 22nd, Robert Torres. 23rd, Andrew Schroeder. And no, not a Different Strokes or whatever that show was. God, told my age. 23rd, Joseph. I'm not even saying that last name. Mark Vega. He was the one in the M&Ms. He was up there running up front for a while. Got caught up in a few crashes. Driving the 18th. 24th, Jimmy Reynolds. 25th, Jimmy Crow. 26th, Sean Huffsteller. Sean Stevens rounds up in 29th. And so on. I'm already getting hoarse. But anyway, hey, real quick, I'm going to see if I can get a hold of this guy. Because, well, I guess because I can. Let me see if I can grab him real quick. Robert Duvendak, you got me?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
What in the world? Seriously, third place? What in the world is going on? I had to come back and I had to interview. I kept looking down there and I go, holy crap, man. He was in the wreck and he got third out of that? I definitely got to talk to this fella. Man, you were looking good. You were running in the middle. You got up there at the front, and then all of a sudden you got caught up in that little accident right there. And I didn't know if you'd use your fast repair or not. Apparently you didn't because you come out looking brand new money. And I'll tell you what, you did a pretty doggone good job coming in third after all the excitement you've been wrapped up in tonight.
You're not kidding. So, the start of the race, I was just kind of hanging out the back, avoiding the carnage. I also had one eye open, kind of watching the All-Star race. So, I just wanted to kind of stay back there and just ride around for the first half of the race. Started making my way up to the field there towards the middle and got taken out in a wreck. Guys three wide in front of me, I believe. Managed to use my fast repair at that point, worked my way back up there, and got caught up in another netcode incident, it looked like. Almost spun out coming off a two there, and that saved it. My back end was, destroyed, packed in, and luckily I hooked up with the McCulloughs there, and we were able to run down the leaders. I think we were about 8 seconds back, and ran them all the way down, caught them on the white flag lap, and able to make a couple moves there coming on the line.
Well, I got to tell you what, man, I was shocked. I looked up and you finished third out of all that. You had a rough night tonight. There's no doubt about it. You was all over that place. And finishing third, well, ain't nothing to shake a stick about. You got to be happy about that one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I got some great stage points tonight. I won one of them. I think I might have finished just outside the first stage. So come back, get a third place. I had a rough week last week, too. So it's going to be a big points night for me to gain some of that rough start to the season back there.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to. I'm glad to find out that she was the stage 2 winner because iRacing decided to freeze up and shut everything off, and I had to rehook back up, set back up, and do it all over again to get caught back up. By the time I did that, about 10 laps or so done went by, and I didn't know who won that second stage. So apparently it was you. I'm glad to know that. But, well, hey, where are we heading off to next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday, we're going to be back here at the old school Daytona. So we're going to be a bumpy Daytona 08 track. So it should be interesting there. Usually when we come to this track, a lot of the guys are a little more patient, take their time a little bit more coming through the field because of how rough the surface is. So,
well, they showed good patience tonight, I thought. Everybody was doing a really good job. It was pretty darn exciting. Definitely not boring with you guys. But anyway, we made it through the first broadcast. Hopefully it wasn't as bad as what I thought it was. I can only get better from here, I guess. But the good thing is, you guys make it fun to watch. There's no doubt about it. So you be safe and you take care. Have yourself a good weekend. And hopefully we'll be back here at the old Daytona. And you take care of yourself, Robert, and we'll chat later.
Thank you very much. And I want to thank you for coming out and doing this for us tonight. Thank David Overstreet for being a sponsor of our race tonight, and Key Realty for being a sponsor of our series. If it wasn't for those guys, we wouldn't be able to have you out here and put the show on for the fans.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I appreciate that for sure. And I had his name up there all nice and pretty through half of the broadcast, and then when iRacing had their little issue, I kind of lost him, but nope, that's what it's all about. You guys are a great bunch. I told everybody if you're looking for a super speedway league, man, OP Racing's that's where it's at. So anyway, you take care, have a good one, and I'll catch you next week. All right?
Absolutely. So you have a great night.
You
Thanks
too.
everyone for tuning in tonight.
User was moved out of your.
Well, there you have it, everybody. That's it. We're done here. Congratulations to Randall Cobb. What a guy. Comes in with the win. Adam Evans comes in. Or, I'm sorry, I'll take that back. Randall Cobb takes it. That's all that counts right now. Anyway, same time next Wednesday. Hopefully I won't screw up as bad. But you know what? You got to learn to crawl before you can walk, right? I appreciate everybody that's actually listened to us out here and stuck together with me throughout the night. We had some problems, but we got through it. It's just going to get better and better and better. OP Racing Super Speedway Series. Catch it. See ya.